Nigerian pastor defrauded church member of 14 million naira. Hey, now wow, where do we draw the line? Hey Diamonds, welcome to Topisqotv. So there's a trending story on Daddy Freeze, on this lady that used to attend Agape Church, that's Pastor Adejumo's church, and one of their pastors in Lekki defrauded her about 14 million naira. And the matter has been going on over the years, but she just has been able to recover that money. Now the story is long, but let's just talk about it before we go on. Remember to like the video, and if you are not yet subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. So this lady, she's a young business owner. She's running her business, doing well, and she has okay commitments in church. So you know how a lot of people see their pastors as people they can confide in and they can talk to. So she goes and tells the pastor that I have some money that I don't know what I want to do with the money. Please, if you have money that you're not using, please, I'm gonna put my account number in the description box. Please send me something. So she went to meet him and said, sir, I have money that I'm not using. I have 14 million. The pastor said, you're just going to keep it in the bank account. It's going to waste. The bank is going to be using your money to do investments. Give me the money. I have some business that I've been doing since COVID-19, and I'm going to be giving you returns. So based on the fact that the pastoring in Lekki, okay, he drives a good car, his family looks good. Auntie carried her money, and when she even went to the bank people were asking her, Madam, show her okay. Are you okay? Is everything okay at home? You don't want to pack the whole 14 million and give to your man of God. She said, no, don't worry. It's a trust deal. That's our story now become war pope shit for inside church problem Conde. But before we go on, shop for your skincare products on Jumia. On Jumia, you can get different types of skincare original products. The link is going to be in the description box and in the bio and the pinned comment. Okay, let's continue. So Torina, she now wanted to send her parents abroad, right? So she now went to meet pastor. Pastor, I beg, that money, I want to collect part of it to send my parents abroad. Now Pastor Conde talk abebem. Story was no longer straight again. The lady, she's a young lady. She just started going from one place to another, going to Mommy Gio, going to Daddy Gio. Make una come beg this man, make he give me my money. Story war. The story complaints to talk. You know, money matter. Hey, before you collect money from people's mouths can be very sweet. Okay, that's why you all need to do your due diligence. Anything, like in any area of life, okay, and at the same time, business can go bad, right, or in any way, but always do your due diligence. Don't just say, it's my pastor, he's driving a big car, it's somebody I know, do your own due diligence. All right, it's always good to ask questions, cross check, understand the terms and conditions, understand what it is that you are going into, okay, understand how it works. Anything that they cannot explain to you, like 1 + 1 = 2, and your risk appetite is not big, come on body, just remove yourself from it. Anyway, the matter started dragging. Pastor could not account for the 14 million. Story here, story there. She could not take her parents, so she was wrecked, right? She was totally wrecked. Now, according to her story, because she had shared this story, I think a year ago or something, while the matter was still in process, she had gone to complain to the church leadership that, please call this man, look at it, and they were like, oh, forgive, it's a bad business, move on. And she's like, how will you tell me to move on? This is my life savings. This is all I've been working for. And you know how it is now. When you have worked for money, even if it's 1 naira, if it is your sweat, somebody cannot just come and take your sweat, and you too, you will sit down and be looking at the person. And it's painful. Let's be real. Real talk here. So she said that the church people were like, no, there's nothing they can do. She felt cheated. Then other members of the church started looking at her as a bad person. Anyway, this is her own side of the story. We have not heard the pastor share his own side of the story. So this account is according to her. So now, as time went on, somebody now advised her that go to EFCC, or EFCC will be able to pull out your money. So she said that she even thought that when she will go to EFCC, they will now like do some sort of sharing formula and all of that. None of that happened. So EFCC, they froze all his accounts. They did what they would do, financial crimes and all of that. And I think finally she has been able to get back her money. But now let's not talk about certain things. There's something they call discipline in this world. If you, for pastors, you see your church member, the church member has money, learn to be disciplined. They say where person they work, person not they shit for there. Where they do your work, let me speak pidgin. You are not supposed to chase women where you are working. You understand? You get me? You're not supposed to do all of that. You're not supposed to do business with people who come to you for spiritual, because let me tell you, when people are looking for something, their mouth can be very sweet. There's risk in every transaction. Like I said, we don't know the side of the pastor. We don't know. You understand? But according to this lady's account, let's just talk about it from her own account. Because somebody confides in you and you know that, oh, this person is well off, you have to discipline yourself. You have to put yourself under discipline. Some of you, that's why people who, when they start prospering, they give you space, because they know that once you know that this person has XYZ, that's when your body will be scratching you. Make I ask this person. You've just started, this is me deviating now. You started talking to somebody for like maybe a month, and you know that, okay, this person is well off. Your body will be scratching, the two will be pushing you. And people have different things that they are doing. So learn to be disciplined. Learn to be if that person was not there in your life, won't you be able to do that thing that you want to do? But no, some of you would want to, until you drain that person or those sets of people, and that's why they give you space. And it will now look like they don't want to relate with us. No, it's not because they don't want to relate with you. You go use billing, finish them. So they don't know, say you go use billing, finish them, they'll give you space. There are a lot of pastors like that. And it's not just pastors alone. There are a lot of people. But as a spiritual leader, it is important that, for not to bring disrepute to the name of the Lord, that you separate these things. Especially for people who look up to you. Discipline yourself, because this is just a case of indiscipline. The pastor just looked at her like, oh, okay, she get free money, that she's even talking to me. She has free money. Let me, you have to be disciplined. Sometimes you see something, so hallelujah, you come on your eye. Yes, because I'm sure that this pastor had where he was getting money before, but because of long throat, greed, inability to discipline yourself, you say bring it, then wahala. Secondly, for somebody that will be listening to this video, have your financial plan. Your pastor is not your financial planner. You understand? Except you people are doing business on a separate capacity, but just because somebody is a spiritual leader or somebody you trust, do you understand? Does not mean that have a lawyer, have your accountant. There are 3 people that are very important in anybody's life: your lawyer, your accountant, and your spiritual leader. Have those people, okay? Everybody has where they function. You understand? Because the advice that your lawyer will give you, you may not like it, okay, because it's not what you want to hear, but it will save you. Because, for instance, if this lady had a lawyer that would have advised her and said, okay, even if you are going to do this transaction with this pastor, there has to be some sort of documentation. You have to paperize everything. you go sign agreements. So when pastor is not able to meet up, it's not spiritual matter now, it is purely contracts. You get. So let's just end the video here. I hope we have all learned something and you can put it in your own personal life. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Remember to like and share the video.